Hi, my name is Callum, and I'm gonna tell you a crazy horror story that happened to me while I was an employee at McDonald's. Make sure to watch and listen until the end. This will shiver your spine. As I entered the McDonald's for my shift, the oppressive silence engulfed me. The usual sounds of sizzling grills and beeping fryers were replaced by an unsettling stillness. I glanced around, feeling a sense of foreboding settle over me like a heavy blanket. I made my way to the counter, trying to shake off the feeling of unease that clung to me like a shadow. But as I began my routine tasks, I couldn't ignore the creeping sensation that I was being watched. Hours passed, and still, no customers entered the restaurant. It was just me and the eerie emptiness of the late-night shift. That's when I saw him, a figure lurking in the shadows at the edge of the dining area. He was an old man, his face obscured by the darkness, but I could feel his eyes boring into me with an intensity that sent a chill down my spine. I tried to ignore him, focusing on my tasks and pretending that everything was normal, but his presence lingered like a haunting specter. As the night wore on, strange things began to happen. Items would move when I wasn't looking, and I could hear faint whispers echoing through the empty restaurant. I told myself it was just my imagination running wild, but deep down, I knew there was something more sinister at play. Then, the power flickered, casting the restaurant into darkness for a brief moment. When the lights came back on, the old man was gone, leaving behind only the echo of his unsettling presence. I tried to shake off the feeling of dread that had settled over me like a cloak, but it clung to me relentlessly. I couldn't escape the sense that I was not alone, that something malevolent was lurking in the shadows, waiting to reveal itself. As the night dragged on, I felt my sanity slipping away, consumed by the relentless fear that gripped me like a vice. And then, just as suddenly as it began, the sun began to rise, banishing the darkness and the horrors that lurked within it. But as I stumbled out of the McDonald's, the memory of that chilling night lingered, a reminder that some terrors are all too real, and that not everything can be explained away.
Hi, my name is Rachel, and this is my story about my employment on McDonald's. As I stepped into the fluorescent-lit McDonald's, the familiar smell of grease and stale fries enveloped me. It was just another mundane night, or so I thought. Little did I know I was about to embark on a journey into the depths of terror. As I went about my routine tasks, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. The usual hum of the kitchen was replaced by an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional creak of the floorboards. Ignoring my unease, I continued to work, flipping burgers and filling orders with robotic precision. But then I noticed a peculiar customer sitting in the corner booth. He was dressed in a tattered trench coat, his face obscured by the shadows of his hood. Something about him sent shivers down my spine, but I brushed it off as paranoia. As the night wore on, the atmosphere grew increasingly tense. The other customers had long since left, leaving me alone with the strange man in the corner. I tried to focus on my tasks, but his presence weighed heavily on my mind. That's when I heard it, a soft, melodic tune drifting through the air. It sounded like a music box, sweet and haunting. I followed the sound to the back of the restaurant where it seemed to be coming from the supply closet. With trembling hands, I pushed open the door, revealing a sight that would haunt me forever. The small room was filled with rows of clown masks, their painted faces frozen in sinister grins, and standing in the center of it all was the mysterious man from the corner booth. Before I could react, he lunged towards me, his eyes burning with madness. In a blind panic, I stumbled backwards, tripping over a pile of empty boxes. As I fell, I caught a glimpse of something lurking in the darkness, a writhing mass of tentacles emerging from the shadows. With horror, I realized the truth. The man in the trench coat was not human, but a creature wearing a human disguise. And the McDonald's I thought I knew was nothing more than a facade, hiding a sinister secret beneath its golden arches. As the tentacles closed in around me, I screamed for help, but it was too late. The McMasquerade had claimed another victim, and I was doomed to join the ranks of the lost souls trapped within its twisted halls.
If you reach the end of the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If this video reached 10 likes, I'm gonna make another McDonald's horror story video, and whoever comment a good true horror story, I will post it next time. Make sure to watch this video for another horror story.